Hi, how are you? Hi, Lexi. How are you, my dear? Hello. I'm here with my finished book. This is a little book. It's not the aunt books or the kids book, but might be someday. So here I have my seal with my M. So you can see it better here, or not, because it needs to take it. And you open it, and I added all these stars and the lines. Here is Lexo, your one. I will send you a picture with your guardian angel. That goes for anyone. Every one of you, I will send a picture. So here are the louds. Here are Grace and Scale, Edwina and Esmeralda, Dionysius and Harold, because I am not going to pronounce the first name again. And here start all the new ones that are up for grabs. So if you are watching this on a replay, a rerun, and you want one of these to be your guardian angel, please leave a comment and I will send you a picture with the name you choose and your guardian angel. And here you have more and more, and they are all connected as we are. And here we continue with that. And then after a while, I started to do things different. I needed to reprint. So I did the halo separate as I had the wings. So I can put different colors of halo, because could be that you think that your halo is different that gold. This one is from something I did in amigurumi, and I put that as a background. This one I love because happy. Who is here? Mama Juju. Hi, honey. How are you? No, I'm not perfect. No, I'm not perfect. I had to go to sleep and to have some medicine before the stream. Yes. I am so loving this like that. I think I am going to put that as a book. It's nice. And you can go and choose different angels. And I think the background, it's okay too for that. So I might wait a little so people choose their angels. From here on, you can choose. You can tell me which minute it's in the, let's give it a moment to these ones. And then this is 1 and this is 2. So let's say this is now minute 5:03. I don't know because I don't have the seconds, but you will in the rerun. Oh, yes, I am almost ready. for the weekend too, because our weekend start tomorrow. And then you can tell me the minute and the 1 or 2, and I will send you. Now we have another 2 different ones. Another 2 different ones. I think we are going to do better. Let's say I number the pages, and this is A and this is B. So this is 1A, 1B. It's better because it won't be a lot of time. 2A, 2B, 3A, 3B, 4A, 4B. Hi, Eddie. How are you? 5A, 5B, 6A, 6B, 7A, 7B, 8A, 8B, 9A, 9B, 10A, 10B, and the last one, 11A and 11B. So I am going to let Eddie to choose now, and Mama Juju to choose now if they want. Hola, mami, ¿cómo estás? So if you want now, I can choose for you one, or you can choose. I think this is Eddie. What do you say, Eddie? Is that you? The day that you just wake up and all your hair is like that. Maybe another color. Golly, golly, that's a lot of angels. Oh, yes. Yes, I did 22 more. And it was a blast. I did 8 new characters, let's say, and being the halo now, it's separate. I can mix and do whatever I want, and I have exponentially more. I do a cat with wild hair. So give me a name for this one, please, so we can take it. If you are in the rerun and you like him, I can send you a picture anyway. Only you are going to put the name that you want. And Mama Juju, me too, but Freezy. Okay, let's see. What do you say this one, Mama Juju? Like the freeze, or yeah, the guys have, these guys have this pic. These are, you can choose. In your case, Mama Juju, could be when you already comb it. Don't need to be you, it's your guardian angel. Oh, mom, you send me a voice. Wait a minute, my mom sent me a voice message. Maybe not to me, but to the family. Sorry. Don't need to. Bueno, no estaría de más. Gracias, querido. Okay, it wasn't for me. Okay. The blue black. I like the blue hair. Okay. So this is for you, Mama Juju. Give me the names. 2A, it's Mama Juju, Wendy, and Angel. Give me the name of your angel. And Eddie, okay. So, Eddie, you two gave me a name for your angel. I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. I know we have a little bit of delay. Anyway, oh, it's so nice how you can see it. Okay, let's see. Mama Juju, Bea or Bia. Perfect name. This is Bia. Mama Juju. Excellent. Now, Eddie is thinking. The thinker. Okay, I can wait a little bit and I'm going to tell you that I am enjoying that very much. And I have here halos that are like something that I have left that I will do more. I have halos and I have winds. So different halos that could be also the, how do you say, the thing that you see in the people. Well, I don't see it, but there are people that see it. That could be the intentions or whatever. Lou, perfect. Lou it is. So we have Bia or Bea and Lou. Perfect. I am so glad you chose. And I'm so glad that I found this seal that I made with by M of Miriam. And now I have a complete book. Okay. Now, auras. Yes, auras. How can I forget the name if aura is what I see when my migraine is about to start? That shows my state. Okay, you see my glove? I found it. And I not only found it, because to find it, you need to go and search for it. And yeah, I did it. So now I am not going to put my hand directly here when I use this. So let's, oh, everyone will know my, my code. Okay, so we have here opulent. Do you remember opulent? I did it myself without you, and I love it. And oh, and I am so, and you remember Aunt Evelyn? So this one I think we need maybe opulent too. I am sure that Rastafari, I did it myself. So I wanted you to know Rastafari. And now I have a lot of ants that I already have my lines, and I can work in any one of them. So now I wanted to try another way to coloring that it's marker. Hi Oda, how are you? Do you want to choose an guardian angel for you? Let me know. I will show you the ones that are available. Yeah, my aunts, you love them. I love them too. So this is litigant. It's a lawyer. So let's try to do the coloring as a marker. I can do it also using the watercolor, but putting the opacity 73. Let's see. So let's see what happened in that case. Okay, we need to be in that layer. Okay, I am. Yeah, because I love the what give me the watercolor in the layering, but I don't like that it's really, I think this one could be a solution. I don't want to admit, said Lexi, that I laughed at these hand names. Opulent. don't don't admit it. So it's a lawyer. So let's see what happened to a lawyer in my hands. Okay, I am loving this new watercolor. I think I am going to mark it. There, I made a mark in the opacity because I am pleased with that. So if I go to another part, but I want to come back, I know exactly where come back. It make a mark. Litigant is my favorite. Oh yes, this one. Okay, so let's do some. Perfect. Now I need to do the antlers. So the antlers, I think I want in this color. This antler will be a little bit more obscure because we have the light on this side. Okay, could be. Now we need to do something I don't understand. This part should be white here, and it's not. Maybe this part is white and I did a mistake. I made a mistake, I think. This is white. Maybe this is white too. So I am not going to do that white. Let's do another color. Okay, let's do it. Oh, with my watercolor. There. This is an ant. Antenna. Okay, now this part. Oh, this part. This is okay. It's very hairy. My book together. You mean Uda? This one book? It's not sewn. This book was like a little book that religious people give you so you understand how life is in this way, in his way, and to be blessed. So what I did is to put my own papers, glue them over the other papers that are here. You can see here better. And I did need to sew it. I used them and then I put my angels in here. I think that it turned out very nice with everything because the papers I have only went to this part, so I needed to put more here. And this one, it's a print of this one. So and I use it because it's an A4, so I use it in different places, but not in every one. Miriam says, Eddie, when you have a chance, can you tell me what setting you use to draw on Procreate? To draw the this part, the part like the lines. If it's the lines, I use one of two. One is one that I made that it's Stencil Miriam or Stencil Me that I made for stencils when I used to use this. And now it's so near to the other one that I will tell you now that I use either one of them. So the one I use, it's called Monoline. And I think you can find it in drawing. Let's see. Not in drawing, in inking maybe. Yeah, in inking. Let's see. Not in inking. Painting? No, painting cannot be. Let's see. Sketching, maybe. Yeah, I think it's in sketching, the monoline. No, in sketching it's mine. Artistic, no, painting, calligraphy. Yes, in calligraphy, in the brush library, in the regular library, you have monoline. I don't know exactly where is it because you have recent and I have in recent monoline and stencil, and only if I go and put a lot of, or use a lot of different brushes, then I lost it because, you know, you have a list and it goes. So I need to do what I did recently, that it's find out where is it. So it's monoline. Anyway, you have a lot of things like that, that in sketching, you have, let me tell you, 6B pencil, it's nice. Narinder, it's nice too. Those are in sketching. In inking, you have Studio Pen. Many people use Studio Pen because it have different, like, depend on the intensity of your hand. When you push, it make bigger or tiny, and it's nice. There are people that like this, so I think you need to go and see. But this is what I use. You're welcome, honey. Okay, let's continue with litigant. So now we need to do the same that we did here, So we can remember what we did, or we can put the finger and left it there until this halo is forming, and you see that have the same color. So you don't need to go and see what is like that. I have the second color now, and I can put the second color here. And now I am going to grab one even, let's do it more thinner. And I am going to do a little something to make this appear more round. So I can use this one to this part. And then I use this one that it's the finger. It's not the brush, but the finger. And the finger is going to make blend. It's like blend. Okay, let's come back to watercolor, but we are going to make the same here. This is too much to blend. So we need to blend in the direction that we really need. Now it's more round. So to complete that, we are going to use watercolor white. Let's put a little bit more. And I am going to put a little bit in places that I want light. And that's it. That's all we need to make it rounded. Maybe this one is too much. Let's try to, that's it. Okay, now the eyes. Let's see the eyes. Let's see them big. So that's the advantage also when you do it digitally. You can do it really big, and you can really, so let's say that I want to have it very, the eyes, I want them to really popped. So I think I am going to go with this color, is this one, and let's see how it works. I have watercolor. This is the part that was white already. So, interesting. Only that I went a little bit out, so I am going to go. And now I want something a little bit more for this part, and this little here. And let's go with that. Okay. I'm loving these eyes. What do you think? Oh, it's the more I can put them. Okay, let's go to the, oh, here we have something that we missed. That is this one. I am going to go for yellow. It's very interesting that you can combine different things. Let's go for this. And now I need yellow. Okay, it's a very little piece, so we don't need to. But we can use the same combination for the body. They're very well done. Thank you. Thank you, Eddie. Very nice, Miriam. Okay, I am learning every time. So now I need a sip of water. Sorry about that. Now, let's see what happens if I use a color like this, but I go more to the fuchsia. You see, here in colors, that is the disc, it's for you especially, Eddie. I was in palettes because here I have a lot of colors that I can choose. You can add your own palette, and then you have more palettes. You can go to value, and then you go for the value of the colors and you change it. Harmony, so you know that if you use this color, this is the complementary, that it's exactly the one that I chose, but it was a fluke. And then classic, you can go and use this. You have the history, and then you still have some of the palettes and the disc that you can go from the these colors and goes and change the color like that, or you can go here and go for lighter and hard, darker. So let's use this one first. It's important that you check all the time that you are on the layer, the correct layer, and the correct brush. Because if you do something else, it could happen that you start in a wrong place and then do a lot of work and then you realize you need to do it again. No funny. I'm trying to do a little bit of roundness here. Okay. Now the other side will be on the green side. And I think I want a little bit lighter. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. Perfectly perfect. What I wanted. I don't know if it will be perfect, but it's what I wanted. And I didn't took my pencil from here, so anything I put, it's not adding value. It's like the same value. It's like when you do something with markers and you do one, like one sector, and you don't do over, it's the same. So now I want lighter but the same color, and I am going to put here, and I am going to go over a little bit on the other one. Let's see what happens. Interesting. Well, this is the body. Either if we like it or not, it is. It's important that you do this so you can see if there are parts that are missing, and you, because when it's far away you cannot. The app has a great color selector. Yes, yes, and I don't manage everything yet, but I have the principles, and it's fantastic. So now let's see, what are we going to do? I think we are going to go to this color, but a little bit on the dark side. And we can manage these parts. I am going to do a base for every one of them. You see, I can come back, but I don't take out my pen like this. In this case, it's a continuous trace. I really love it a lot for when you, now I'm going lighter. When you do things like this, that you need a color, you need the forms. For the stencils, I use another one because it's vectorial. This is pixels. and the other is vectors. So it's like the difference between Photoshop and Illustrator. Once I had Illustrator and Photoshop and also Corel. So we didn't have this. But I am talking a long time ago. Because this is really thin, we don't need a lot. We need only to suggest the forms that. And we finish with litigant. So I'm going to let you see. Hi, Carrie. How are you, my dear? Welcome. You need to choose your guardian angel, Carrie. I don't know if you saw my book, but here is the last ones. Dia is Mama Juju, and Lou is Eddie's guardian angel, and you can choose from these ones if you want. You can come back and see the numbers that I assign to any one of them, and you can tell me if you want. I will very much want you to have your guardian angel. Okay. Oh, Rhonda is here. Rhonda, you too. You need to choose your guardian angel. I have this app, says Rhonda, on my iPad, but I get so confused. It's hard to learn new two programs at the same time. Well, I don't know which program do you say. For instance, for the vectorial part, for this is one of my stencils. So for use in cells in form, I do like that. Like, I only want to show you the difference. I can choose between the pen, the dip pen, the pencil, or the brush. So I usually use the pencil because it's straight. I put the stroke in black and the width 3 points. And that's it. And then I do whatever I want. But if I want to use to change it, I have the notes, and I can go there and I use this. Let me show you. This is the note, and you have the points to go whatever you want. Because this is a vector, it's not a pixel. When you have the other one, Procreate, I use it for this because I need the use of, in the other one, if I want to color, it's very different. It will be areas with color. Here we have pixels, and the pixel could be more, let me show you. If I do the same here, I have my pencil and I have a color. Never mind, this color is okay. And I do the same, okay? Well, first of all, it's intuitive. So he offered me the option to do that. I say no. But I can put this, so I color everything like in the other one. But if I want to modify this, I don't have that. So I can erase part to modify, and then I need to modify everything, or I need to grab a tool that let me grab part of it and copy paste, and then I have deleted the first one, and then I have the second one. And if you watch this, you see the pixels, it's not a line. So if I, for instance, take this and I am going little because I am working, and after that I'm going to do another thing here, and now I want to grab this. First of all, if I don't put two layers, I have the things at the same time, the same layer, so they are not separate. But in the other program, they are really separate entities. So I can grab one or the other and work with one or the other. So, okay, let's see. I'm glad I'm not the only one. The whole pen thing is so awkward for me. It's like you have different brushes or different pens, only that are all in one. So you choose whatever you want. Like I can choose in this one, for instance, this. And I made something. And I can change color, and I can change clouds. And I do with the cloud brush, and I can go big or I can go little. Let's put another color so we can see the difference. It's very little. Okay. I think I need to go out and come back because there. You see? Little. But it's a cloud. And then you have light brush. And light brush make a light thingy. And charcoal, for instance. And you can do like if it's charcoal. And that brings a lot of possibilities. Carrie, I think it's called linearity curve. Yes, that's it. The one that I use first, it's the linearity curve. And it's for, this is Lexi's, Lexi's, she asked me to vectorize it. And this is when I prepare my stamp, the stamp that you have now, that is the disco ball, I did it in this program. So I did different versions until I was satisfied, and I sent it to Mariah. And here is Egypt, for instance. So this is nice because it allowed you to use the vectors, and even you can do like that. For instance, let's say that I have this. So if I want to put color in this, I need to select it, and I need to tell that I want it filled. As then I have color, any color I I choose. I think that the illustrator, for instance, has also the opportunity, at least it was when I was little or young, to do a gradient. I didn't find it here. Yeah, it might be here. Let's see. Yeah, gradient. So I can put another color, and here you see I can choose the gradient if goes in which direction. So I can use the color. So you can use this to do what I'm doing with the other one, but you lost the brushes, the different brushes, because yes, you have a brush, and yes, you have transparency, but then you need to put your own like uh, settings, and this will always be vectorial no matter what. So the difference is if I go really, okay, let's see, I want, sorry, if I want go really, why are you not really little, and I am going to put that, you see, we always have little or big, we always have the same line. We don't lose the sharpness. In the other one, if I do that until I see the pixels, so these are really pixels. These are little squares that have more or less pigment, let's say, and together they do something. Hi, Belinda. How are you? Welcome. Wonder Twin Powers, Vector 8. Yes. Oh man, I'm not looking forward for possibly switching from Procreate, but you are really making me realize there is probably an easier way to design stencil. Yes, honey, there is. And I didn't do the other part. Let's say that I have this. Let's do it no gradient and because I used to put, okay, I don't know why. I used to do that to have in black. And then I want to add something to it. Let's say I want to add a circle here. And I want these two to be the same. So I can select the two of them, and I will tell you to put them together. Now I have only one image. So let's say, and I am going to put white in the filling so you are understand better what I want to do. Let's say that I want to do a ring, okay? So I want this to be a hole in my stencil. What I am going to do, again, I am going to select the two of them, and now I am going to tell them to cut this part. So now you can see it here. This is only one figure and have a hole in it. And I can continue with anything I want to do. Let's say I want to do another one like this. So I can do In this case, I didn't put that in white, but I can do it in white so you can see. So this is white and this is black, but if I move them together, you cannot see through this because it's only a change of color. If I do a hole, now you can see. Let's say that this is exactly what I wanted to do. I am going to select the two of them. You can see here that are two pieces and have a part where they have coincidental. Let's see if you can see that. Okay. No, yeah, a little bit. Okay. So now I'm going to come back. I'm going to again select the two of them. And again, I am going to put this one, that is the one that joined them. Pink. Now it's only one. You see? And this kind of thing, it's something that maybe I couldn't do because if I need to do like that and then like that and then this part. But going like this, Paula, you are okay. I was about to file a missing persons. Hi, Paula. How are you, my dear? That was 12 minutes. Yes, you see? Cannot be that. Okay, so that's the way I do the stencils. Of course, maybe this would be a nice stencil for mark making. I'm not going to erase it. Maybe I am going to cut it and see what happens. But you can, of course, here you have, sorry, the two fingers to erase the step that you made. Like, let's say I made a mistake. Instead of erase this, I erase this one, and to come back to the previous step, you do two fingers, the same in the Procreate. So there are some similarities between them, so that's easier. So let's see, I want to make here a base because this is a trophy. Let's say it's a trophy. I'm going to again select the two and do like that. So now I need to cut it. So I can go with that because it's all in one piece and I can get it. But let's say that this is only something that I want to cut from another one, from this one, okay? So what I am going to do is put this in the back. Okay, no. Take them together, and then I am going to cut. Of course, this cannot be a stencil because have things inside, so we are not going to be able to do it. But that's the way you cut in a bigger one. You cut the stencil to be in, okay. My supermarket, it's right downstairs 2 minutes ago. I have it down to a fine art. Oh, perfect. What Kerry says, I struggle when drawing in Adobe Illustrator because my hand keeps making marks and alteration. I think I need a drawing lab. Yes, this one. or you need to use it like that, like your hand not be in the way of the or on the screen. But it's so difficult to do that, that let me tell you, this glove, I found it now because I forget where I put, but I don't use it regularly. But when I use it, it's fantastic. Let's see else. I have a lot of tech that help me complete my workload. Most of it is a mystery to me. Yeah. Yes, it happened. I have an advantage is that I love this. And I started with my first program, let's see, right, the drawing program that was the Corel 4 in a it was it had we had Adobe Illustrator and we had Photoshop, but if I'm not mistaken, it was only for Apple at the beginning. And for Windows, we have Corel 4. As I used that because I didn't have Apple until now, until like 2 years before. No, no, that's a lie. I bought a used one before I came here, like 2 or 3 years before I came here. Like it's 18 years ago, let's say. And it was a MacBook really big. I still have it, but you cannot use it. It's very slow, but slow like open it and maybe tomorrow you will have the first screen. Okay, so let's come back. If you want a Procreate tip, I don't say course because I don't think I can give a course. Maybe I can, I don't know. But if you need a tip on how to use something, let me know. We can FaceTime and see what happens. Okay, I'm going to delete this one that I use for the demonstration because this is my folder where I only have my ants. So let's grab the ant. You can do the same with your finger, but the iPen is more reliable. So we have Fire Licitian, and it's a good one too. Let's go to the layer where I put, let's go to watercolor. I see that it's in 73. It's not too big, we will see that. And let's do another color. Paula prefers a handy. I think I would have it for final stencil mock-ups, but admit I enjoy hand drawing mine on paper. Just call me, yeah, old school. Yes, it had. Let me tell you what I do. I did that with the how Becky called that, the angel devil cat, that she yesterday asked me to put that in a form of a stamp. So that I did by hand, totally by hand. So I put the picture on my, I took the picture, I put it in one layer, then I put another layer over that. I put the layer behind in 50%. So when I draw my lines, I see them clearly. Do you want a demonstration? Let's do a demonstration. Let's see if I still have here the layer. No, I don't have it. So this will be my stamp. Let's bring a new document. Now I am going to bring the image. Let's bring the image of this one. If I don't, yeah, it make it. This is Lexo. This is the guardian angel from Lexi. So let's say that I want to do a stamp with Lexo. What I am going to do first is to do another layer over this one. We don't see anything now, but we have another layer. And this layer, I am going to transform from 100%, that it's darker as I can, to 50%. So now I can see it, but it's lower. And the other things that I can do in linearity is to put like, this is a candado. Help me, Eddie. Yes, perfect. To trace it. That's it, Rhonda. That's what you do. So I import whatever. Let's say, Paula, this is your drawing, and you want now to do a digital version of it. So now I want a pencil, and I need to put the color and the tree. I don't know why it go back to some settings. I need to see how to change it. In the meantime, you can go and do the line. I don't know why it's not doing it. Let's see. I might be in the other layer. So now you can see what happened when the layer is. Why? I have the glove. Don't bother me. So I can do a line. And because this, let's do a stamp. So I am going to do lines. And I go over everything. So it could be that try to make the figures different. In this case, I have this, and I can manage the, you see, so I put it, and here you can join it, symmetric. Now it's only one, and I can do the same with these ones. So I'm not going to take a lot of time in that, but only to show you that are ways to do this. We have this one, it's not in place. So I do that until it's whatever you want. Let's say that that's what I wanted, only that. And then I made this disappear, and I have my stamp or my design or wherever, and I can go and manage it and change it or whatever. A lock, thank you. So you open the lock, you can write on the layer, or you close the lock and the layer is protected. You cannot make things. I think I had an iPad. I would enjoy it. Javi says no. Oh, says no having or no enjoying it. Sorry, I need to go, say Carrie. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you so much for being here, Carrie. Have a nice finish of the day. Uda says, my first computer needed code added to do anything, how my brain is retired. Yes, Uda. I tell you, my major, if you can say, it was in the high school, but we had a technical one, so we have 1 year more. And I was technician on computers, and it was not how to fix them but how to program them. And we use code sometimes, or at least we learn code. We didn't use, we use a language, a computer language already. But yes, it's so different, huh? I want to do something. I see it's no good here. Let's put that in black and in the monoline. And I am going to complete here. Now I can come. Even though I don't work in that line, so if it's not a complete or continue line like here, I can anyway do my thing. So watercolor and the layer is okay, and the color. So let's go for a green with this one. This is too thin, so I am going to take this out and let's go for, this is too much. I'll go a little bit like this. I'm going to do it simpler, and I can come with this and blend it. There. Now we can use this. Let's go to harmony and see which one is the one that is, and let's use it. Now I am going to go other things that you can do is more pressure or less pressure, and that will give you also a difference in okay, let's see, Paula. My most success. Oh, Miriam, did you use Fortran or COBOL? Maybe yes, exactly. I did use Fortran 4 and COBOL, but mostly Fortran. No Apple. Ah, okay. I see. Well, you can have the same another programs. My most successful money earning through uni was as a legal secretary, shorthand and audio typing. Who remembers that? I remember that, but I never knew. Typing, yes. I never knew how to shorthand because I was in a commercial kind of secondary, and we have 5 years. But in the after the third year, so I did typing and many things like calligraphy and accountant. But I went to this technical school to continue my education, and instead of 2 more years, I had 3. So we have what you learn from mathematics or many things, technical things, in the university in the first year, we had in the 6th year of that. And it was with an orientation. So my orientation was computers, and was the first time, I think, before me was the second year that made computers. So yes, it was very new one thing. Belinda says, I remember shorthand, Paula. Oda says, I know mine took up half my desk. Now I have a phone that's way more. Yes, yes. Well, the first computer I worked in was at school, not at home, because we didn't have computers, home computers or personal computers at that time. Just uh, I think the personal computer came to the school 1 year after I went out of school. I finished. They start to bring Apple computers, personal computers. But we have the computers where all my salon was that, all of that, like, I don't know, 20 meters. It was two big rooms, and with technical floor, and like from the size of a washer or dishwasher now, we had the disc reader. Every disc was 8 of them in stack, and the size of a pizza, every one of them. It was really big. It's so big that I am doing gestures and you don't see because I go off the screen. 8 words per minute. Belinda, you are something. Well, typing, I had the typing, of course. After that, we needed to type in the cards, and they made like holes in the cards, and it was like a code. And we took the stack of cards that was our program, and they put on the machine. We had operators. We didn't put alone. Sometimes we put alone. If you are afraid of the operator, they let you do it. But we have people that tape for us, and we have some machines that we can tape for us little things. Oh, it was an amazing thing. But when I learned at school typing, it was the 25th anniversary of the school, and they made a contest about doing posters for the school, and I made mine with my knowledge, that was knowledge of drawing and a little bit of uh, design. And my teacher, the teacher of, it was very strict one, and we had the Remington, the 150 years ago Remingtons, that you needed to go deep to push every one of these keys. And the teacher, I wasn't too good on that, especially and remember the placement. And she said, "Who is Wolf?" And I said, "What I did?" "Me." "Oh, I love your poster. You have a 10." 10 was the biggest uh, grade you could have. It goes from 1 to 10. So this 10 that she put, not because of my abilities typing, but my abilities drawing, it make the promedio, okay, with another ones that were not so good, so I could make the grade to save this subject. It was very funny. Yes, we need typing now, but you can watch. It's not this. There are people that know they don't watch. I don't watch all the time because I have. So I am going to put something on a post in Facebook. Will be in Spanish. Is because I want to reach my friends in Argentina. So because my aunt is in the ICU and they need blood, so I want to let them know that if someone could do it. So don't pay attention to that. It's only that. She had an operation and surgery, so she is now in recovery in the ICU. Okay, Belinda, that's a good description. Let's see. Nowadays, I do more of the hand and pick typing. Yes, you are right, my dear. So in the disk, you also will have the colors that you did use. So with that, if I want to repeat a color, I can find it very, very easy. I also can put my finger and rest the finger until the color come, or I can come here and try to do it. Let's go white, a little bit, a little bit. Okay, now the body. I want to come back to the green, but let's, how can I do a green. Well, I can do the two of the colors. Let's do like that. I am going to go on the rings, over the rings, that it's the part that supposedly it's more inside or far. I can go a little bit here, and I can do this like that. This is the start of the placement of the legs. And now I am going to go with this color, and I am going to go inside without, I need to continue with the trace here. And now will come the magic. I will blend the colors now. So we have a little bit of brownish because they are opposites. At the same time, we have part of this green and part of the other one. Okay, let's do this part. We can go like that. Okay. There. And this is the base of the legs. And I could come with a fuchsia. And now the eyes. So I am going to go with the same color here. I don't change the color, but I go all over this again. So I achieve this different color. Uda, I always use my stylus for typing on the phone. Fingernails don't work well. Yes, yes. Okay, okay, Uda. Learn away. Nowadays, I do more of that. Oh, okay. Yes, you know that we have an. I don't remember what was, if it was a particular app or what, that ask you if you use one hand or two to put because the placement of the letters are according to the language, and I according to the more used. So the more used are in the middle in those fingers, and then you go up or down, and you have the less use. And I think I don't remember if the middle is the most used or is the sides. So they are rearrange your keyboard because it's a virtual keyboard, they can do whatever. They rearrange it so if you only use one hand, it's different. So you will have the same idea of what is more used by you, but only for one hand. And if you use one finger, could be the same. Another thing you can do is to left the white part without putting color like this. I did a part and I don't put anything there. And I can go like that and then come here and erase exactly where I want if I do want that to be perfect. Anyway, I think I forgot to do something, this to clip this to the other, clipping mask. Now we don't have that problem. We are not going to go over because we have the mask. I think we need to put it better. There. I can go over and I don't need to erase because we did this layer that it's only a layer in white, all the silhouette. You remember is to be able to do that. So what I am going to do now, it's a little bit of white here. Not a lot, but to have a little one. So my Firelicity ant, it's ready. Miriam, is each body a separate layer wherein you could easily select each layer and select the color for each individual layer best you actually color in filling it? Okay, that will be another way to do it. I chose to do 3 layers. One, is this one, only this one. Then you have one that you only are going to see if I put a background. This is the other one. This is the one that allowed me to clip the mask of the color one. Then I don't go out of the limits. And then we have this one. Let's put the background white. Okay, what happened with this? I don't know. There. But I cannot see the, because it's clipping mask. Let's unclip it. Okay, that's it. Because I didn't have selected the white one, clipping mask didn't clip anything. So this is what I did. This is exactly what I did. When I combined it with everything, now we have a different one. Let's put it a little bit. So you can see it's not something, but the eyes and the teeth and the are in this one, this part. And all together make this. And I have another one layer to put the name because I don't always want to have it if I need to take this, but I want to know the name that we put. Hi, Barbara. How are you? Yes, you can work different. And I did that. Let's say that this is not for the use I'm going to give it, but I want to show you something. Where are you, baby? Let's see. I think I did it in the other program. Here. This is something I made to do X textile or to do a bigger, like you take all of them. Oh, sorry, Lexi. I'm coming back to your stencil. Like this. I combine in a way that I can do a pattern like a textile or something. Let's say now I can print this, export to PDF, no, JPEG, export, save image. There. Now that I have it as an image, I can go grab that image that I made and print it. Let's do only one copy. I can do 20 copies. And this is square. This is not, but I want to show you how I did it. So if I want to send this to a textile manufacturer, they have every color. It's a different layer. Well, this one I did put everything together. So I think even that this, because it's pixels, I think I took it from the other program. Let's see. Yeah. Yes, it wasn't done in this program. It's like this one. Here is it. This is the same principle, okay? Now, if you see, we have one layer that it's the pink. I can take off one layer. It was I think I took from another one. Let's see if I have one. This is the pink. So, oh, huh, I have this one. It's unique. Let's see. No, I used to do that. I do that in layers and then here. No, this is not. This is from selection because I took it from drawing. Well, I don't need necessarily have, oh, here. No, it's already compacted. It's a pity because I wanted to show you one where every here, yeah, that's it. This one, it's only, let's take the other, you see? It's only this one. Then you have this one that it's the green, but the green that it's so when are all together, they have a design. But if I need to take them to a manufacturer or to a printer, it separates the colors. So that's the reason to separate colors if you want to take it to a printer. If you want to print it by yourself, you don't need that because you have the original, like I have this, and I printed. And of course, this I will do in the other one because I don't want the pixel, but this is what happened when we have something that in a little thing, it looks okay, but when we open it, we do it bigger, you start to see the pixeling. Okay, so you extracted the selection from one design and imported it to another design. Yes, yes. Belinda, Miriam, Procreate isn't compatible with for my Windows desktop. No, but there are other programs that do the same. Photoshop, for instance, and Illustrator. You have the two programs that are okay with Windows, and it's a maybe it's a little bit more different. I don't say difficult. I say different because once you learn it, you don't need to. Let's see. Barbara says, Belinda Smith, my Windows desktop is so old, nothing is compatible with it. Okay, okay. Especially me. Barbara. Don't tell that. Okay, let's come back to my. Here I do also the thumbnails like this. I do in Procreate. Here is another thumbnail. And sometimes I draw something to make a joke. Tomorrow you will receive in Facebook the Shabbat Shalom. This is the last week. And tonight or tomorrow morning, I will do the new one. Here I had my wings, my halos, and my different angels. I did it in this program. And as you can see, when you translate that, Barbara, you need to go to the beginning and let me know in a comment which one do you want to be your guardian angel of these new ones. And you can see that in this size, that it's the same size that I made them, and that's the difference. If I made this in the linearity curve, that it's vectorial, no matter which size I do of this, it will maintain it will be knitted. I don't know how to say. It will be sharpened. But if this I want to make a poster, I will have a problem because it will show, like it shows here, the pixel. So depend what you want on what you need. Okay. You like the blue hair? So let's find one blue hair here. Do you like this one with blue hair and the candle? I already put your name or the name you want. Yes, please. No, it's not. It's not compatible, Belinda. You are right. So let me know the name, Uda. What's the name of your guardian angel? And I will put here, and I will send you a picture. Okay. March. Paula says March Simpson. I don't think so. So whenever you let me know the name, I will put it, Uda. But this is yours. I already put something here that even if I close it, I know it's yours. Oh, Miriam? Okay. Let's put Miriam. This is your guardian angel, then. Miriam. Uda, I will send it to you. Okay. What do we have time to? I don't think I have time to do another ant. And maybe the ants that we have the flatulent, we have the brilliant, that it's a robot. We have the boogie baby that eats chocolate. We have the intelligent. And we have the irritant. So I might do that, or maybe we are going to do on Sunday. Oh, she was your young cousin, so I'm so glad that it's your guardian angel now. And I will do them on Sunday, maybe, or maybe on Sunday we do new characters. We need to do the story too. Okay, so what I was thinking, we have 11 minutes. I will go out from here. I will put a screen size one. That's all my greetings for the Shabbat are done here. And I will show you how I made one. Maybe I'm not going to be able to do it till the end, but you will see part of the. So what I do first is to grab the pen and do whatever I want. That's it. That is what I did. I didn't think about it. I can come back and do another line if I want, but this is the base of all my drawings. Now I am going to put another layer over this, and this layer I am going to do it 50% or something like that. Here I cannot lock the layer, so I need to be very careful that I am working on the layer 2. How can I know that for sure? Let's say that I made a mistake and I am in layer 1. If I do a line, it will be a line that is light. Why? Because in that layer we have a 50%. So if I go to the layer 2 and I do a line, you can see the line better because it's black. And what I can do, that sometimes I do that, let's go back everything. The first one, instead of doing black, I do red, for instance. So that's it. One line more. I am putting this 50%. I'm going to put another layer over, and now I change to black. Now what I do, I really going to see. So the lines below are lines that I can take for inspiration. I don't need to use them. And let's say that, okay, I did something based on that. I still don't think what is that. I only use this. Now I have an idea what I want to do. So I can go more precise and go here with things that are not there. What I am going to do now is to take everything and put it a little bit lower. And now I am going to take or clear the other part. So now I have something that I can work with. Let's go to the other one. And now I do another layer. So this will stay as it is. And let's say that I have an idea here. It's not exactly what I wanted. I can clear, and I still have the other one. You always want to save your original and duplicate it so as not accidentally use it. This way, if you don't like the layers you've created, you can always go back to your original layer. Yes, something I didn't do with because the layers are a double sword, a size that have both sides. It's. Sword. double-sided sword, I think it's called. So what happened is that on one hand, if you have separated the layers, you can change things like the halo. If I work it in one layer only, and then I want to do one yellow, the other red, and so on, I only work on the layer. Let's say I have my, so this will be a layer, the hair will be a layer, this will be a layer, or whatever. In order to put them together in one page and to separate them, I needed, or it was better to merge the layers. I thought that was the last thing I am going to do with my angels. Then things changed, and I needed to cut this part in order to put halos that you can change. So never mind. Always you will have the opportunity to do something. But let's say that I want to put a color here in this part. Then I go with the color I want, and I put here, well, this one, of course, it's not what I wanted. Then I know that here we have a part that it's not complete, and then you go to this and complete that. And then I can make different. And the other thing with this is that, for instance, if I have this and I put something on it and I don't do another layer, what will happen is this. Let's say that I need to do this, and I want this to be red. And well, first of all, let's put everything okay. So I grab my red and I put red here, but because it's in the same layer, this line, it's a line on this figure. Now, let's see what happens when I use a separate layer for that. And I do the same. I put a figure here and I want it to be red. So I put red, and now this figure is unique. So I can do this. That's another motive to use a layer. If I want to do a body here, I most likely I will put another layer in the middle of them, and then I will do like that. So it's going behind this one. Then let's put it in yellow so we can see better. That's it. You see? If not, I need to use every part. Let's say that this, I want to put this like that, the red. If it's in another layer, it's independent. I can move it and I can make another thing. So now my character is there. Always learning something at Millions Channel. Thank you. Take care. Thank you, Barbara, for being here. I am totally lost, but still enjoying myself. Yes, I can mask it and work on the mask. That's what I made with the ants. I put a person or an ant that was white because I worked with watercolor. I wanted it was transparent or semi-transparent, so I needed to have white behind, and I did a mask. Yes. You can also make a duplicate of the red and add it to another mountain. Yes, it's not a mountain, but yes. Let's say that I go this here. What I am going to do instead of duplicate, I am going to copy. The reason I am going to copy is because I want it behind the body. So I am going to do a layer behind the body, and in that layer I am going to paste, and then I am going to do this. So now we have, I don't know why this is, or it seems to be there. Now I duplicate it, I put it behind the body, and then we have the body. This is not a mountain. You can see here what is this. This is a part of a dragon. Let's do dragon body so it's more. I can do also continue filling, and then I only put like that. I can change color if I need, and then color drop, I take it out. So this is something that I can now work on it. I can do another layer over this one, and this layer could be, oh, that's why we were in watercolor. That's why it wasn't so knitted there. So now that I have watercolor, let's do, I can go and do some things there. I'm not going to save this. It's only to show you. Wendy, oh yes, you are behind it. Don't you worry. Yes, copy, it's duplicate, but you can copy and paste in the same place. You can come here if you want something in the same layer. Let's say I want another body in the same layer. So I can, it won't be in the same layer anyway, because when I duplicate, it creates another layer, and then I can move it, and I can paint it red, and this is another body. But it's only going to do it over the layer, the original layer. In this case, I did copy and paste because I wanted in another layer, I wanted to choose the layer. I want to create the layer and choose where to do it. So you use it, let's say this one I duplicate, this one I duplicate. Then I can take them, sorry. Something like that, I should. I should paint them on another color. Well, not exactly this one. Let's do this one. Okay, not here. I need to go to the layer. There. Now you have two. And if I wanted to do a copy of everything, I can do a group, and I can do a duplicate to the group, and then I will have another one. And it's another group of 3 layers that now I can paint separately. I can go here and do blue. No, it's not this, it's this one. Blue, and then go there and go blue, and go there to the body and do this color. And now you have 3 different ones. Of course, if I want to duplicate them, I will wait until I have the whole body, and then I can duplicate and then change the colors. Okay. My nan used to shout down the old-fashioned phone if the person was far away. Adolfs. What's that? How chaotic it was. One challenge at a time. I just figured out what ChatGPT free version. Paula says, Wendy, my dilemma is, do I need to sharpen my pencil? Yes. Yes, I have the same problem because I use all the mediums, digital and not digital. So here you have, if you want to sharpen your pencil, you have this here. And I have all my markers and a lot of things that are not digital. But in this case, I went digital because there is only one. I need to end because we are past time. But what I wanted to tell you is why I chose digital, not to showcase my lack of knowledge. It's because I will need to have it in digital to make the final version of the book, let's say. And I'm not sure that I am working right if I don't need to have it by color. But there are programs, even Photoshop, that you put that and it separates your colors. So I don't know Amazon, if I will do it through Amazon. I don't know which kind of original they need. It will be interesting to ask now before I go further, but I'm sure it will be digital. I cannot send them the pages that I drew or the book that I have, the journal. That's why I am doing in digital. Okay, you need a wall-mounted dial phone in my blood. Okay. It's now our paint stop gel printed Paula. Yeah, my uncle have one of them that it's like that. The very, very old one that have white like this. It's thinner here and then goes like that with bronze and everything. I love it. And it's not, it's dial. Like this, not like this. Okay. Thank you so much, honey, for all of you who went here, who've been here, and I adore you. So this will be part, not exactly, but will be part of my Shabbat Shalom weekend salute. Thank you. Bye.